All right, here we go. Welcome back, everybody. This is Bacon's fictional franchise. I'm Bacon96, as you see below. Thanks for joining me. For anyone who was able to watch on Saturday, I had my brother on. We played a little bit of WBC action with my new roster set, and I made some other upgrades to the stream recently. I got a new the new auto mod stream elements working now, and we'll see how that goes. And then I messed with the setup a little bit. I'm going to continue to work on my background and the lighting, but I think it's better now than it's been in the entire length of this. And then from Saturday, I got a few more views, excuse me. So I'm going to quickly run through those. They are Be Like Mike. Thank you. Appreciate it. Be Like Mike 14. And then Mr. Brookla, I think. Kenny Elberg, thank you again. HVtron, number 1, thank you. David 71 Peters, thank you, appreciate it. Truck and Fat Man, thank you. Nazi Poo, of course, with the big raid. And then Slick 18 Gaming. Just keep going down here. We got Cubs 1978. I Am Famous Amos, thank you as well. And Alex with a couple cheers. Door Handle 75. Sweeney's Weenies. And then Alex 729988. Thank you all for follows. That's about it that I need to do. A little bit of housekeeping before we get started. This is the game for the day. It's going to be the Rockies and the Kings. So we'll take a look at those Rockies. Here they are. Brandon Watson is the starter. Rick Payne, is injured. Torn rotator cuff. That's tough, too. He's one of the better strikeout pitchers in all of Bacon's fictional roster. But we get to face their second best, Brandon Watson, with an A potential. Throw him on the screen real fast. Here's the delivery. Anthony DeSclafani's. There's the delivery. And his pitch mix, 4-seam curveball, slider, and a 2-seamer. He has low pitching clutch, so we just got to get runners on base. Fastball, velocity, very good, 95. Curveball, decent. Slider, decent as well, but not great control. And then the 2-seam, good enough control. Maxed out velo, look at that. So it's going to be lots of 4s and 2s, and then probably the curveball mixed in with some sliders as well. We'll look through the injuries like I usually do. Dale Wolf is their main reliever. He is out. Main left-hand reliever. Closer's fine. J.P. Humphreys is an A prospect. He's got a torn groin. Rough stuff there. He turns out to be a pretty good hitter, too. More of a defensive backstop, but a left-handed hitting catcher is always an asset. And then Schwabenland was traded here, so we get to see him if you guys are following along with the Spiders. It's hard to follow just the Kings or just the Spiders, so I'm sure you guys recognize Christopher Schwabenland's name. There's Trunfell. He's got a torn ACL, another injury. And then Ray Steele's in the minors. And that's it for their major league injuries. So we are ready to get going here. It's going to be Kings and Rockies playing at home as the Atlanta Kings. What up, Cole? Good to see you, buddy. Just getting started here today. Again, I put out a stream schedule to give you guys a little bit more predictability in terms of when I will be on. And, of course, I ruined that all on the first day. So here we are, day 2, right on time. I'll make up for it. We'll probably do 2 streams on Thursday or 2 games when I stream Thursday early. I'm undecided on which one yet, but we'll see. So Thursday is probably going to be where I make up not doing it on Monday. But trying to do 4 streams a week going forward, that makes the most sense to me. I'm not going to do anything with the lineup. I like Salazar at the bottom. And for the most part, like the rest of this is productive enough at this point. I just need to get my big dogs on base. So there we go. There's both of the lineups. And I'll go big here. There we go, just like that. Yeah, Cole, I was really confused by that. So, Jerron, no, I didn't get to it yet. Really busy weekend. I worked all the weekend, and then yesterday my roommate had some people over, so I kind of got in the way of the stream. And I tried to work on a couple other things, but again, school is a higher priority than this at the moment. And I'm sorry for the people who want that to be the other way around. I'll figure it out soon, though, Duran. And Cole, yeah, straight to DD. I'm really confused. I'd like to see more about franchise, but I guess it makes sense with the beta or whatever they're calling it starting today. It made sense to do a DD video, so I understand it. I just don't like it.
Hey man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been
but
last 3 starts, he has
hopefully we get some franchise stuff soon, something or like a big video. But I mean, their streams aren't going to be for a while. I think those don't start until March, and then I'm sure they're not talking about DD to begin with. So I don't even need the schedule in front of me to tell you that. Oh, and I got to mess with the settings. I have not played the game since we played on Saturday, so I'm going to have to reset a few things that Willie and I played around with before. Of course, I want Hall of Fame. My camera angle. What's my camera angle? Do you guys remember? Is it 3? I think it's strike zone 3. I usually do zone. I will be here. Hall of Fame pitching is correct. I'm actually going to keep the pitching at classic. I'm going to definitely put the marker on. I want pitch trail because I like that one better. And then, yeah, button accuracy meter. That's the one I usually use. Strike zone is off as always. And then vibration I still have off. So, yeah, that's all good there. I do have the sound on now, too. So if you hear a little reverb, I have the sound on my TV. That's mostly for stolen base attempts and so I can kind of hear the commentary in general. Yeah, change of pitching to classic. I think that's going to make it a little worse because I think I'm a pretty good pitcher. But it should adjust pitchers back down to their control ratings a little more consistently.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first.
I did make a couple other upgrades to the stream. You guys should be able to see my points. And I changed a few things there. And I think they all say new. Yeah, I decided that it made some sense to improve the software that we're working with here. Or make changes to the software that Twitch provides. So, Reynolds does not have the fastball right now.
Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball.
Yeah, still nothing there. Probably going to have more walks since I'm not using meter anymore. Classic provides a little bit more, or a little bit less control, excuse me. Or more control depending on how you use the meter, but the meter is the one I'm the most comfortable with. Yeah, here's the walk, the entire sequence to Ramirez.
Standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Coming to the plate now.
And yeah, I've been playing around with other stuff on Twitch and then third-party integrations just to see what we can do, because I can make this look a little bit better than how it is now. I just haven't had the time to mess around with it too much. So you'll see some changes soon on the stream, that's for sure.
Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Wow, Speed McGee with a terrible at-bat here. After a walk, and then I barely even threw pitches in the strike zone to him. Ridiculous. Good start for Reynolds, though. I'll take it. If you get a walk and a strikeout like that, strike out the better hitter, too. Beautiful. Here is Jimmy Lowe. Look at his card real fast. We did this a lot when I started the stream, but Jimmy Lowe is probably the best hitter against lefties, and then just a fantastic overall player. Good enough on defense. That's well above average. And then the quirks galore. So, yes, sir. Beautiful 3-hole hitter for the Rockies here.
In now, Jimmy Lowe.
Nice pitch by Reynolds. Fastball right off, right below the plate. Below the zone, I mean.
With one gone in the inning. Fastball misses away.
How's the weather for everybody today? It's beautiful in Milwaukee. It's about 45 degrees here. Girlfriend and I went for a walk this morning. It's fantastic. Very happy with how today is outside.
Good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk
it's
or
3-0 to low.
He's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage.
There we go. There's the first strike.
3-1.
Probably not going to come back here and strike him out, but let's at least make him sweat at the plate. Again, just getting started here in Atlanta, playing against these Colorado Rockies. I'm just about to 100 followers. I mentioned that right at the top of the stream. Thanks for everybody who follows. We are just about there. 43 and sunny, Jerron. That's beautiful. That's good. Turn nice in New Jersey. 55 tomorrow. That's good still. Very good to hear. 65 in Texas. Yeah, a week ago it was 0. We were just talking about that. It was -6. Was that the lowest you saw it?
Swing and a line drive.
That's crazy.
Just foul.
All that snow's probably gone by now then, Cole, right?
The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming
That's
up.
good. We have a bunch here still.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Only gone with the sliders and the 4 seams. Let's try a 2-seam.
He's running again. Pulled high in the air.
There
out
we
to
go.
left field.
Aguilera will get to that one. Very nice.
Is gonna get there as he backs up to
Beautiful
put it
indoor
away,
too.
and there are 2 gone
I'm
now.
gonna bring her eventually. Yeah.
And a moment now to peek at the
Yeah.
Rockies
Willie said it was
starting
about 40
lineup. Who do you have
degrees.
your eye on, Dan?
Look, Matt,
That was a
everybody
record,
should be
Cole,
looking
for
at
how
the
cold
guy
it
in the
was?
3 spot. I was so impressed with him.
You're on. You're in Michigan. Yeah. No, I knew that. I think I knew that.
I was looking through the stats and it said
Yeah, long gone. That's good to hear.
RBIs.
Yeah, our snow's going to stick around for a while. The way it works in Wisconsin and Milwaukee specifically is we'll generally like think that winter's done around the middle of March, and then we'll get one more snowstorm after that. And the hope is that it's all gone by the time we get to April 1st, but that's not always the case. There's some snow that sticks around, some poor weather that's still here after that.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
But for the most part, it's not like super cold after April 1st or so. And by super cold, I mean below 40. But Schwabelin looking good. Still got good numbers, 19 home runs. He was leading our Spiders when I traded him.
Here it comes on 0-2.
That changeup is nowhere near the plate. Tried to power the fastball by him, didn't work out. You guys know I like to talk about pitches I throw. I was really holding back when I was playing with Willie on Saturday. Really got close to saying what I was going to throw to him a few times. Yeah, Cole, the ex-Spider here, Christopher Schwabelin. I can't say I regret trading him, but the Spiders don't have the oomph that they had when we had Schwabelin, that's for sure. So I got to get a bat comparable to him, someone I like in the middle of my lineup. That'll be something we talk about a little later on. I will be trying to play Season 2 at least of this franchise. Depends on how quickly we chug along here. I'm hoping it's all before the show 21 drops. I have a light schedule of what we're doing here. Yeah, just missing his bat here. I would say it a couple times, Willie, yeah, what I was throwing, and then you still swung at it. I would play mind games like that all the time, though. You know that. Throw a fastball down and then be like, hey, here's another fastball changeup. So, I love throwing changeups. So really.
We've got no score.
Glad that you're watching, too. Good to see you in the comments, brother. Actual brother. We're just about to September, actually. So these last 2 games, I'll play this one, and then I'll play a Spiders one tomorrow. And then we're into September after that. Which is very exciting.
All into numbers and statistics. Look at this whip. 1.10.
You did win the first game, yeah, Willie.
Sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is
JC Ray starting this one off.
And should be fun to watch.
I love Ray in the leadoff spot, big time contact guy. Yeah, this is the camera I usually use, right?
Here's the first offering.
I should adjust where my face is. What do you guys think? Which corner should it go in? I could do top left. That would make some sense, right? Probably would make more sense than top right, huh? I should at least make it smaller.
This is a classic case of hitting is contagious.
Yeah, Jerron, I agree. I really just am waiting on the information. I completely paused my fictional roster and then any other roster project that I was helping out on. And it's paused pretty much until we know what's happening. Because they dropped the you guys remember possibly there was a video where they really quickly breezed over talking about rosters last year, like around this time, probably a little bit earlier even. And they really quickly just said import from 19 on the screen. And a lot of people missed that, so we thought it was going to be the same thing as just franchise. You had to carry over and then export all the players. But then it just came out of nowhere. So that's the hope, is that they just don't talk about it and it still is in. But
for the moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup.
Yeah, Cole, I'm really pessimistic about it, but it'd be a great surprise if we do hear anything about the rosters being able to stick like that, because again, it's one of the better parts of the game in my mind. And you're talking to the guy that made the whole roster, so.
Into the box now.
Yeah, Willie, I'm buying you the Jackie Robinson edition. That's correct.
We'll take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Enters play here at 279.
Didn't think he'd win the first game, that's for sure. That would have been better Twitch TV, huh? If he won the second instead. But
missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
It was fun on Saturday, that's for sure. Then we got breakfast on Sunday morning. What a terrible swing.
You can fool the guy. It's 1-2.
The curveball is slow.
Right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again.
Like slower than slow. Slider is 85. That's decent.
Got to take advantage of that
Cole,
pitch right
yeah,
there.
I'm thinking about it. The thing is, if nothing carries over from 21 to 22, I can't make rosters every year like this. It doesn't make any sense. So, I mean, that's the reason, not the only reason, but that's a really good reason why I made rosters on the show instead of Madden as well, is because Madden dies every year. And, I mean, that was even when I liked Madden, like I considered making a fictional roster 10 years ago. But,
2 out, nobody on.
Yeah, the issue is that it just won't carry over. So if they don't carry over, if rosters on the show, 21, don't carry over to 22, I'm probably not making a roster in 21. Because then we'll just have the same issue. We'll be talking about the same thing in 12 months.
Fouled off.
So.
The 1-2.
I agree, Jerron, yeah. Like, this roster has become something that I've invested way too much time in. Or way more than I initially anticipated that I would. So it would remove the headache if I was able to at least import individual players or the entire roster from 1 year to the next without franchise, because we know that year-to-year franchise is dead. Correct, Cole. Yeah, that could be the case. Which is unfortunate too. Honestly, I had years like that. So when I started in 16 and 17, I didn't really play the game. When I started making the fictional roster, I didn't play the game because I was just making players. So I'd do, I mean, let's say 4 hours a day at least, where I just created players and I put it into my computer, and I have the spreadsheet that you guys have seen. And I wouldn't actually play the games. I wouldn't test them out. I wouldn't see how the players looked in game. I wouldn't like do a franchise and then be able to say like, oh, like this is Ben Kohler here. Like he turns into a 30 home run guy year 3, which he doesn't. Like I wasn't able to do that when I first started it because I wasn't playing the game. I wasn't doing like test franchises as much. I was just trying to get it all compact like into it. So that's what 21 would be like if I had to start over again, where it's just like I'm just throwing everything in, hoping that it all works out. And then we'll add on to it and finish it up in the next like year or so, because I'm not sure how long it's going to take to do this entire set over again if I have to.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out.
But I'm anticipating. I mean, I want to have the same level of depth, and I want to have the same, you know, great aesthetics that I have with faces and equipment, and that's just going to take time. It just does. But we'll see. We'll see what they provide and. What my spring is going to be like.
Throw to first to be in time, and there's one.
And of course, I also graduate college this spring, so that might open up more time afterwards. But it's going to be stressful until May 16th.
And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me.
There's a defense. I got Fujita in right and Franklin at first. You can't see those, but those are my
17
two
inches
guys there.
in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Sure, I could see that, Cole. Yeah, buy it at Christmas when it's what, $10 or $15, whatever the show is going to be at that point.
He takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s.
Or just stick with 20. I mean, if rosters carry over from 21 to 22, and I'm working on the roster on 21, I'm going to carry it over to 22, obviously. So then you'd get the roster 22 once I actually upload it then.
The wind up and the
I don't know. It really depends on a couple things. So, yeah, I'd like to keep hope as well. It's difficult because they're not telling us anything.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be.
But also with the move to PlayStation 5, I understand it. So maybe they only do year saves on PlayStation 5 from one year to the next, and then PlayStation 4 gets no love until it's eventually phased out entirely. That would make a lot of sense to me as well. Unfortunately, too, because the PlayStation 4 is still really good. It's still like a really playable game and a system in general that's very good. Yeah, still, yeah, keep your PlayStation. But yeah, and I would just keep playing 20. If you like this roster, if you like baseball in general, I mean, you probably have a franchise going. I know you do, Cole. So just stick around on 20 as long as you can. And I know a couple other guys. You guys know Armor and Sword, and he's got what, 3 or 4 franchises going on 20. And if the rosters don't transfer over, there's no point in trying to replicate all that in the next one. But yeah, I'll buy 21 likely, and I'll just play some online there and hope that the rosters will transfer from 21 to 22. That's the current plan. Still want to see more about franchise. Still want to see more in general. Yeah, especially Cole. Yeah, when they said something about asking questions, I thought that there was going to be a video the next day. So what was that? That was like Wednesday or Thursday, and they'd been doing videos every Thursday anyways, so it would have made sense. But give me something else franchise related. Come on, guys. Yeah, still, I have no clue if the vaults will work like that either. So I'm gonna have a PlayStation 4 until I tell you guys I'm buying a 5. Then you'll know I have a 5. But I'm not sure if the PlayStation vaults, the PlayStation 4 rosters are going to be the same rosters as PlayStation 5 rosters, and then same thing with the Xbox vaults, because you can't, like in Madden, you can't make a draft class for Xbox, and then I can't go and download it on my PlayStation. Like, it just doesn't work like that. So if the show did that first, that would be huge. That would be best case scenario for my roster, for Ryden's roster, for any classic roster, for any roster makers in general, because then it would be both consoles or both generations. So I have no clue or what's going to happen with that. If they do, it's going to be the first, obviously. But I'm not too optimistic about that, especially in year 1 here of cross-platform and, the new generation. They're probably a lot more focused on DD and me being able to play all my Xbox friends on DD, which I don't really have much for Xbox
Another
friends.
strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt,
Is Fujita?
he's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff.
Cool, I really hope so. I'm not too optimistic about it year 1. What's up, Jake? Welcome, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, Cole, again, not too optimistic.
The average coming in. 18 homers.
Still, I like that plan too. Yeah, and then I believe you can play PlayStation 4 games on the PlayStation 5. Like the show 20, you can play on PlayStation 5. So if you want to do that too, that works still. I think the rosters are transferred too.
Line to short, but
pretty sure.
Up there, and there are 2
do they?
away.
Actually, no, I have heard people say that, yeah.
Striding in,
Here's Jorge Aguilera. Yeah, that makes the most sense to me, especially if you're going purely on aesthetics, because I think the show 20 just looks better on PlayStation 5 than on PlayStation 4. So I'm not sure about the actual playability. I haven't heard too much from my PlayStation 5 friends about if it's buggy or anything. It probably isn't.
The 1-0.
Hey, Jerron, that's the hope. Yeah, I'd love that. I've been in contact with Ryden here and there. You guys know I was on the podcast, and I text him from time to time. And we haven't really, I mean, from what I've heard from him, I haven't really heard much about roster vaults or anything like that. But I'm always bugging him about new features and what he thinks is going to be in the game and what I want to have in the game, stuff like that. There's ball four to Aguilera. Yeah, cool. They do work. Okay, good. That's what I thought. Yeah, so still, yeah, you can totally play with my rosters on your PlayStation 5 now. Fantastic. Thanks for the confirmation there.
Make somebody else beat you.
Here's Riddle. I gotta get a walk counter too. If you guys know a widget or anything else like a third-party integration for a counter, I should do that. I'll put it in like the top left corner. It'll be my walk counter for the game or something like that. Or maybe something that's less boring than walks.
Name of the game out on a mound is to
can't win a game by walking 10 times.
He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Oh, bad pitch there. Riddle's had some big home runs for me too. Nice shortstop. Much better against lefties. Plays great defense. He's the back end of his 30s.
Fouled away. The 2-2.
Oh, that one's off the plate.
It's fouled away.
Oh, not that bad. Okay.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left
Terrible.
of the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt.
Love it. Nice work still. Yeah, I like Dom Locke actually. Second, or probably the third starter actually for the Mets. They're lefty. Decent guy. If you're playing with the Bacon Stream roster, I like the first base prospect that I made for them. It's I think Clay Sheely. He's on my spiders.
Sanchez, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Troy, actually, that's a good idea. I mean, it's not straight though, so this wall isn't like directly behind me. But yeah, I could probably do tallies. I probably don't even need a whiteboard. I can just make marks in the wall itself. Just paint over every day.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, ball one.
Jake, yeah, I'm not a fan of Evan Brenner actually. I had him on my my blackjacks when I did a 30-team rebrand with a fantasy draft, and he didn't hit at all for me in the beginning of the year and played decent defense, and I was just like, I'm not into it.
You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a
yeah. See, Troy, that would make sense too. I'll just buy a Sharpie, and then there's a can of paint downstairs I can repaint. So yeah, I'll just do that. Just because I don't have a whiteboard.
Popped him up.
Felipe Sanchez, not much with the bat. He's a defensive first utility infielder. Just popped out. Franklin, right?
And there's one gone. So with one away, we'll show you where these guys sit in the current division standings, and you can see them trailing the
a very tight NL East, and there's your Mets up at the top stilt. We're only 3 games out. We probably are still.
Stepping up now, Brandon Watson. He'll get to take his first.
We probably are
here.
still in the hunt, so I'm not too worried about it. Stilt, I don't play college at all. Actually, play college really well. Those were WBC rosters we were using on Saturday.
Now the pitch.
So I teased about that quickly on Twitter, and then WBC rosters.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue
and those aren't available. Those are my private rosters. I was going to upload it when I was done with them, and if roster transfer isn't in, then obviously I'm not going to upload it because it's a whip still. It's not anywhere close to being done.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes
yeah,
one
Jake,
away.
it's weird.
Wow.
A lot of the generic swings, I think it's 22, 20, it's like 1 through 22 are the first few stances in the game. But all of those are really great stances. And the swing is glitchy. I don't know what it is. But every single one of them seem like that.
in there for strike
What's up,
one.
Moosey? Thanks for being here.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the
Cole,
knees,
yeah, I
he's
saw
gonna
that
get a
before
ton
the
of
stream
swing and
started,
miss and a
actually.
ton of ground
If you guys
balls
didn't hear,
today.
Tiger Woods was in a car accident today.
That's taken. Now it's
He had the
0-2.
jaws of life had to cut him out.
Stands
And his
5'9"
agent
at
recently
the shade in
said
the
that
right-handed box.
he has
He's a
multiple leg
9-year
injuries.
Major League vet.
I'm not a big golf guy, but Tiger Woods is a generational talent, and
the
it's very
slider's in the
upsetting
dirt
to
as
hear
he
news
lays
like
off
that. I
it
hope
for a
he's okay.
ball.
But yeah, just Google Tiger Woods or whatever if you want to see more news about that.
They try to come in with the fastball,
And again, yeah,
but
one of
it's
the
too
better
far
golf
in.
talents
It's
we've
even
ever
at 2-2.
seen. Seriously, like it sucks to have stuff like that happen.
And this
We'll
is
see.
a
I'm
bit
sure
tight,
there's going to
maybe
be
above
more
the
news
letters
about that.
as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And a
There we
fastball
go.
is hit on the
A
ground
quick 1,
towards
2,
short.
3. I think we just had the walk in this one, right? Our walk from yours to start the game, and have retired the last 9 in order.
For Colorado.
And
Home
so,
half of the third coming up. No score.
so I just wish the Rockies would use more purple in their uniforms. Lots of purple. Give me only purple.
Ready to go for the
Still, that
last
was
half
destroyed.
of the inning. And next will be the
Yeah, again,
switch-hitting
I didn't
third
see much. I
baseman,
got one
Salazar.
Instagram notification about it, and
First
then
pitch of the at-bat on its way.
that was about it. And I just jumped right on here.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there.
Salazar's a
You should be
Rule
taking
5er,
that fastball,
fantastic
you're right.
defender, and
But
a
when
switch
you got
hitter.
the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitcher.
Yeah, see, and that's more than sports news, too, for Tiger, because he's just a guy that we all know a bunch about, or like seen his name all the time. He's been so relevant for what, 15 years now, at least.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Rockies purple's so good, yeah, of course. See, it's the same thing as like the A's green. No one else has green. No one else has purple. Like, that's what makes it so good. It's just a unique color. I mean, we like the generic red and blue baseball colors,
The 1-2.
but green, purple,
And
yellow,
it's
it's all
fouled
just so good. Yes, I
You
agree.
know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike
And the
zone.
green especially, I
Down
love
to
Oakland
2-2.
Athletics just because, yeah, I love the Kelly green and the yellow combination. So good. Such a beautiful uniform. But yeah, same with the Rockies. A purple top is fantastic. I want to see that. Or I like the hats. I like the hats being black with the purple accents. Look at this. All that Ari Salazar does is hit. This dude is so good for me. At the bottom of my order, yellow tops are fire for the A's too. I completely agree. Much better than when the Brewers had their dinky gold uniforms, the lager colors. Not a fan of those. Why would you have a skin tone jersey? I meant to pull that back. But yeah, Cole, it doesn't. The secondary colors don't work for every team for their jerseys, but it does for the A's. That's for sure. Wow, Reynolds no good for the first 2 bunts. Both balls. Yeah, I shouldn't be trying to take those. That's the issue. And then I strike out. Wow, this is embarrassing. Where's the DH? That actually is one thing I want to see added to franchise too. Give us the option to change major details about your franchise like that. Yeah, Willie, baby blue. Yep, I'm into it. Only on the road though. I saw the Blue Jays wear it at home sometimes. Not into that. If you're wearing all baby blue, it's a road uniform. You wear white at home, sir. At least white pants. Or if you're the Pirates, you can wear black pants. I'll allow that too.
Left fielder is on the move.
Oh, were they? Yeah, they were black pants.
A nice play there. 2 away.
Yes, I agree, Jerron. I like the Pirates in general a lot. Their jerseys are great, except for this is going to bug a lot of you guys if you're Pirates fans or if you don't know about this. Or there's a tip on the Pirates logo that's missing. I think it's the top left tip, but all the rest of it's like pointed. The P is all pointed, except for that, and it's wrong. It's completely different than every other corner of that logo, and it bugs me so much. But yeah, the Pirates uniforms in general, very good. I agree.
Kohler is under it, and he makes the catch for
Yeah, Cole, the
number
pullovers.
So
I like
no
that
runs
too.
here
Yeah.
on a base hit, no errors, and one
Big
man
in on
left
that.
aboard. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0.
Yeah, more emphasis on classic uniforms would definitely be something I'd like to see. It doesn't work for every team, obviously, but I mean, at least the ones that they wear.
This game
Yeah.
is rolling right along as
Like
we
the
move
ones
into the
that
middle
teams
innings
wear
with no
consistently,
score.
those ones have to
You'd
be
think by
correct in
now
the game.
one of these two
That's my
teams
mind.
would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa. And time now to see quite where
Yeah,
they
Reynolds,
got
you're
him.
fine. I'm gonna skip
And it
this.
appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it.
Oh, of course, Jake.
Got
Yeah,
him
we
on
need
the
to have an
drive
alternate
leg,
top
which
at
could
least.
be problematic
Give me alternate
for
caps,
Score.
alternate top,
But
something like
the way he's
that. I
trying to
want
walk
more
it off, I
customization
think
for
he's
my
gonna
creative
try to
teams.
continue.
Especially if we can do it in
Giving
21 again and
chase.
we can,
He
you know,
tracks it
change the
down
stadium.
and makes
I'd
the
also
play
like to
to
see,
record the second out.
this has been my idea for a while and I've seen it on the internet and other places as well. You guys know if you take over a stadium in Conquest, it should have your logos all over the place instead of the home team's logos. Like the Braves one right here, the big tomahawk right there. Why can't I change that? That should be pretty easy to change, I think. But yeah, anything like that would be nice, and customize stadiums like that. But yeah, and also yeah, of course the third jersey or fourth jersey combo for the creative teams would be great. Red sleeveless Willie, yeah, I want to see Derek Dietrich's biceps. That's all I want.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
Jake, you like Aaron Reynolds? Yeah. Back of the rotation starter for me. I think he's my fourth. Probably is for you too.
But I like the idea behind the pitch.
And yeah, there's a lot of things they can do in terms of editing the stadiums if they allow like a blank canvas instead of having it be the logo specifically.
Look at it go. And gone.
Yeah, Cole, especially for something like this,
bomb.
I'd really like to be able to edit, you know, specifically Truist Field and get rid of the tomahawks and have it be the Kings logo instead.
148 for his career, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Moosey, I actually do like the turn ahead the clock jerseys, especially the Mariners. Oh my goodness. I wish that they actually did bring them back for a game or two, right? The Mariners or somebody else brought back the turn ahead the clock jerseys.
Absolutely punished that mistake.
Yeah, Cole, yeah, this is your spider here. Jake, I did get the tech test. Yeah, I was briefly did I talk about that? You're not supposed to talk about it, okay? But yeah, no, I did get it. I will be participating after I'm done with this game. I'm gonna mess around with that for a little bit. Yeah, Willie nuked. Yeah, there's your first run there for Colorado. Big time home run bet, Christopher Schwabenland. Jerron, you're biased, but I agree. Yeah, the Mariners were definitely the best for the turn ahead the clock. I think the Pirates were pretty bad for that one. I'd have to look up the rest of them. Those are the only two I can think of. The best one I've seen and the worst one.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs.
Yeah, good, Jake. We're not talking about that. But yeah, looking forward to messing around a little bit with it. Here's a 3-0 from Reynolds. And that's another walk. See, I told you walks would go up if I went back to Classic instead of the meter.
Man, you hate to give up a
I usually don't walk two guys in game.
but especially to a speed demon like
At least not two on purpose, right?
He's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Who's Martin Zemecki, catcher for these Rockies. So when I started making the roster, I used to make just tall catchers, and I love making short catchers now. So Zemecki's only 5'8", but I love it. Can't confirm the Pirates are bad. Moosey, yeah, you thought all of them were bad, though. But yeah, I remember the Pirates had like way too much red in it or something. That's an easy stolen base.
Well behind the play, that's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty
John, I'd love to see that, yeah. Or keep messing around with the minors in MLB 20. At least until 21 drops, you still got another, what, 50-something days? So.
Here's the 1-0.
But yeah, I know like a lot of guys, you guys probably not included, but there's a lot of people who don't even play the show when it's not baseball season, which is nuts to me. I mean, I like the show more when it's not baseball season. Because I enjoy watching baseball as much, probably more than the average fan. Where I'd prefer to just watch the Brewers than be playing this game. And I feel like there's, not everyone in the show community agrees with that because so many people just play it during baseball season and then junk it in, November or December, right once not December, October, right when the World Series ends. So, but it's so much better, especially for myself. We're in such bad weather right now, or not with the exclusion of today. Like, for the most part, the weather's so bad that I would just want to stay home and play video games when it's cold out. So, yeah, it's better out of season. Drawn, exactly, yeah. Moosey, yeah, I'm going to have to Google all of those when I'm done with this game.
Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but
that's right, Jake. It's beautiful outside. Don't mind the melting snow. I'd prefer that over it snowing.
The third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2
yeah, Cole. Trying to think what my count was. I posted on my Twitter my first 3 games were MLB The Show 2019 and then 18. In order, 20, then 19, then 18. And my play time was something like 330 days out of the year. And I've only played the show really this year. I didn't play Red Dead. I didn't really play any other games. So yeah, the show is you could say it's in my rotation, but it's my only game right now. Drove home with the windows down. Love it, Jake. Yeah, that's fantastic.
In now, Mason Franklin.
Yeah, I went for a walk this morning and wore a light jacket for the first time in 4 months. So that was fantastic. Again, 45 degrees here in Milwaukee where I am today. Yeah, I love the show when the weather's bad. Jerron, I agree. It's the best baseball game, that's for sure. It's so good. It's so. I'm running out of things to say because I've said all this stuff already before, but like it's so good. I hear people who are big fans of the show, who I know through the show, are also big fans of 2K on PlayStation 5. They said that 2K on PlayStation 5 was significantly better than 2K on PlayStation 4. So that might be the one that a lot of other people say. But for me, it's the show 20, that's for sure. Jake, I'll do this push-ups after this at bat. I'll try to be in the camera then, too. And yeah, you see the price is a little higher for me than it was for you. Here's a 3-0 to Fujita. I'm going to take it.
From the stretch.
Yep, and ball 4. Cool, so here's the push-ups. Should I be in the camera? Probably should, right? Cool. Yeah, there you go, Jake. Yeah, Avi shed about 30 pounds. That's correct. Yeah, I read that report today, too. It's fantastic. Want to have a really athletic outfield in Milwaukee this year. Here's Aguilera. He walked before. How many walks am I at then now? Is it 3? Or is it just 2? Wrong button. Come on. 2 walks. Cool.
Second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, 30 pounds is a lot there from Avi. So good work. Hoping that he hits better against right-handed pitching this year. Was not good for us last year.
And it's fouled away.
Look at that. 2 pitches in the same exact spot.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball.
No, Willie, no, you have to redeem a different one. You can't just say 10 more push-ups. Yeah, Troy, I'm out of shape.
1-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2
The ball, there we
strikes.
go.
And now the
Working
count's
back
2-2.
from it being
Count
0-2, and now it's
3-2.
3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches.
I still strike out,
He
of
can't
course.
catch up to the fastball
That's a
as he
beautifully
swings
placed
and misses
fastball
for the
from
second
Watson.
out.
I really
His
like
main
he gave
pitch.
up nibbling out of the zone, trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better.
Willie, you really gonna make me do 10 more push-ups? Oh, what am I doing? 30 sit-ups? No. What is this? No, you can't punish me with physical.
He's set. The 0-1.
Or
In the dirt here. Runners
what are you doing?
put, however, the count
you
evens
can't
at
take
1.
physical punishments when you highlight the message. That's not allowed.
The set and the 1-1. And he fouls this one
I'll just
off.
ban you from the comments then, Willie.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Was this a knock? Wow, I swung at 2 terrible pitches and I still get a hit. This is going to tie the game, too. Throw is offline. There we go. It's 1-1.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-run RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Here's Ari.
Standing in now, Ari Salazar. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him.
Hey, don't. Yeah. Okay, well, hey, don't put physical punishment in the highlight message. You have to redeem the actual 300 or 400, whatever it is.
And it looked like a definite pitcher's pitch.
Yeah, that's a
there
ball
on the
into
inside,
Ari there. I don't like
1-1.
that.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there.
Oh my
but they
goodness,
won't
a
go back
curveball
in
right on the
second
corner
time.
too.
This guy's not afraid to pitch
That's some nice
inside.
pitching and help with the ump or help from the ump.
The set and the 1-2.
Yeah, no chance there.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
That's a ball down. No
And
way.
Tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing.
Got a
It's
full
ball
count to
3.
Ari now.
He's set the payoff pitch. That's popped up. McGee ranging into shallow
Beating
right.
10 minutes.
He's there
Hey,
to make the play,
thanks for
and
stopping
that
by
will
for a little bit
retire
though,
the
Noble.
side.
Appreciate it.
So 1 run, 1 hit.
Yeah, and of course
no
you wanted to
errors,
see your
and a couple
Atlanta
of men
Kings
left.
in progress
We
here.
played 4 full,
Just came back
all
to score,
tied at
and it's
1-1.
1-1 now. Only giving up the 1 hit to the Rockies, but it was a home run.
Welcome back to Truist Park, just outside Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with.
Have you been to Truist Park, Noble? Or anyone else who's in Atlanta? Have they been?
Between innings, specifically about his club's
Couple years old now, right?
output to
3 or
this
4.
point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys.
Wow,
And
okay,
he's not
Willie.
wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to
Great,
get
now I gotta go
underway,
get
and
more
that'll
water.
give way to the third baseman. Eric Burns.
Oh, good to hear, Noble. That's fantastic. Yeah, it looks like a nice stadium.
First pitch coming here.
And I mean,
it is.
Turner Field wasn't that bad, was it?
Fastball
I mean,
just misses.
I
That's
get
ball
why
1.
Major League Baseball teams want to do new stadiums, but Turner Field didn't seem like one that had to come out of rotation or circulation.
Fouled off.
Here's the 1-1 to Burns. Has the name,
1-1.
the same phonetic name as a former Major Leaguer.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Down
Wow,
the
yeah, he
third
has no
base
control
line.
in the 2-seam, but the 4-seam's fine. Yeah, no, well, they really built around the stadium too, right? There's like bars and hotels and a bunch of stuff
Looking to
around it.
punch him out
So,
again, the pitch.
that seems to be the popular thing. It's like a ballpark village, is what they call it.
Felipe Sanchez,
So that's good to hear. That's good.
the
It's
number
probably
8
much
hitter
better
here,
for
makes
the
on deck.
the local economy and the area directly around it. So cool.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
The battery at Truist. What is that? Is it a bar? I'm always thinking it's a bar. Yeah, Turnerfield had nothing around it. It's on like a different part of the city too, I believe, right? Like a much different portion of the city. But yeah, like St. Louis has the same kind of thing where they have like a ballpark village like directly around Busch Stadium, and that makes a lot of sense to me. It just does. So
into the box, Felipe Sanchez. As he takes a
battery at Truist. Yeah, I have no clue what that is. Oh, the entire ballpark village. Okay, yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's one of the stadiums that I'd like to go to, that's for sure. It's just going to take a while for me to get to Atlanta.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Or to pick a time, I mean, to go.
There's Watson. Brandon Watson. He's set. Here it comes.
Props to the hitter right there for playing.
Watson's a decent hitting pitcher here. Not great, but decent. Got some power there against right-handers, so that's what I need to think about. He's going to be able to get one to the outfield for sure.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do.
Oh my goodness, he has no control in the fastball here. I tried to get it on the corner and he can't dot it. And then that was a good pitch that the hitter didn't go after. Wow.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
And I walked the pitcher because I didn't want to throw fastballs.
And that is really cause for concern.
Here's Miguel Ramirez. I'm going to do a mound visit. I have no intention of taking him out.
This might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. As a look, now the pitch.
Oh my goodness.
And there's a base hit on the line. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
So the Rockies with a rebuttal here in the fifth after I scored in the fourth. Yeah, no, but it's going to be a bit, that's for sure. In Milwaukee here, at least, it sounds like they're going to do 35%, or at least try for 35%. Again, like the vaccine's not required for going to a baseball game, though. So you're putting yourself at that risk. Go in groups and then you're just in like pods in the stadium kind of thing. That makes some sense. But yeah, I mean, I'm torn because as a sports fan, I want to see fans in the stands. But as a person who's worried about this pandemic and it never ending, possibly, let's worry about a couple other things first.
Hold high in the air out to right field.
But I don't know. We will see. We'll see how spring training goes too. Kind of use Arizona and Florida as the testing grounds for that, right? I don't know. It sounds like they're doing a lot of fans at every stadium here or there. I mean, for spring training.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, and this one runs up high. Ball one.
Oh, come on now.
2-0 as this one's taken low.
Great chance.
Oh, of course, Noble. Yeah, then you don't want to take that chance at all.
With two guys already on,
autoimmune condition. Yeah, so or just don't bring it. No, I'm just kidding. No, seriously though, yeah. Hopefully we get that vaccine and the second round of it out soon, so we can return to a little bit more normalcy here. Great play there by Aguilera. Getting to that one in the gap.
Rockies forced to settle for one.
So they get one. I'm going to have a 9-1 and then 2 here, so I'll pinch hit to start the fifth. Halfway home this afternoon. I will just be playing the one game today. I will be back tomorrow, though, is the plan. So thanks for being here today. It's going to be Mesoraco for me. I like Mesoraco off the bench a lot.
Mesoraco will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Oh my goodness. What am I doing swinging at that pitch?
Doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. To come in here at 259. 4 home runs.
Again, haven't played since Saturday. I'm not going to say I'm rusty or anything, but take some time off. I've been really busy in general. Torn labrum for Carson Dent. That's rough. Yeah, I moved him. I'm not a super big fan of Carson Dent.
But hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
But yeah, sorry to hear you lost your number 2 for the whole season. This is a home run here from Mesoraco. I didn't even think that was going out. Julio Mesoraco with his 5th. Yeah, Noble, you might have to explore the trade market. Starting pitching. It's kind of thin, but
Straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as we are all knotted up at 2.
When you're facing an
yeah, air horn. Air horn, air horn. You need something for that. Again, yeah, I'll work on that, Duran. I know I'm going to keep saying I'll work on it, and that'll become the next joke, but I'm actually working on it.
Comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout.
Got a lot of things going on, okay?
And we're gonna see
here's Bud Black taking out the starter.
Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made.
What was that, just 4? He didn't even get out here in the 5th. Yeah, so that's just 4 innings. That's insane to have the pitcher come out there.
Strickland will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
There you go, and Chandler Strickland's the new pitcher. I don't mind Strickland. I've had him on my team as a reliever. He's okay. I don't mind trying to hit against him either. So here's my pitcher. I'm going to actually put in a lefty. It's going to be Zinter in the 6th. Is that too early to put in a situation a lefty? It is. Let's try May then. I'll put in May for those outs. You're still pretty early on, though, Noble, aren't you?
At the plate now, J.C. Rain.
But yeah, again, yeah, Reynolds, Poole, Woodward. Yeah, I moved Poole at the deadline, too, actually. He had a couple blow-up starts for me. Yeah, mid-April, okay. That's what I thought.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him.
Troy, yeah, I could get a cowbell. That could work, too. Not the same kind of pizzazz as the air horn. But yeah, that's a thought. Duran, really the same injury, though? That's interesting. Padres fan face, torn labrum. That's another thing from 2K that I'd like to see them borrow, where if guy has, like, you know, players have, like, foot issues, so their foot's always bugging them or whatever. Or for Ryan Braun, it's his back. It's always his lower back is the reason why he's out of the lineup. So, like, give me, like a chart or whatever, or like a... What am I trying to say? Like have like a player model and like be like, oh, like he has elbow issues or whatever, and that'd be an issue for, you know, when you're drafting a pitcher, he might have Tommy John kind of thing. But that'd be cool. Or for Carson Dent, you know, torn labrum, so that his shoulder area is going to be like an issue for a while now.
This season hits a little over the 270 mark.
2 starts and he went in the IL. Okay. Yeah, Poole had a couple blow-ups for me. That was what did it for me. I'm okay with if you have a clunker here and there, but it was a couple bad starts where he gave up multiple home runs.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
You know, I think he gave up, what did he give up, 6 runs when I played the A's? 6 runs in 3 or 4 innings. That was when I knew he was gone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Yeah, Jerron, exactly. There'd probably be less randomness, though, wouldn't it?
Here now the 2-2.
Or maybe after like a guy has like an ACL injury, his speed goes down 5 or 10, something like that.
Ramirez will slide over and put this one away, and that's out.
It'd get annoying if it's too much, though.
So,
but velocity for pitchers after Tommy John surgery isn't always as high as before surgery, stuff like that.
First pitch on its way. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Oh, come on now. I can't hit anything with Parker today. Just not feeling it the same way. He might be someone who I think about trading in the offseason, too. I keep thinking about stuff. Oh, what is going on here? J.C. Ray slid back into the base, and it looks like he either bruised or fractured a finger. a bad bruise to a fracture to a broken metacarpal. So that's your finger. Yeah, he's coming out. Okay, that's great. That's fantastic. Love it when my leadoff hitter leaves the game. Let's do Dominguez. Yeah, and I'll just have him play center. Yeah, Noble, big mad. Of course it's Ray. Of all the guys I don't want to have miss time for the Kings, it's JC Ray. Just great. And on a play that didn't mean anything, too. That's a pitch out that shouldn't have even happened because I'm not thinking about stealing base here. Sure, Duran, yeah, I like that, too. I'd like to see pitch counts be like a thing, too. Like, I mean, I'm not a big fan of that in general in the game, like in real life. But have it say something like, oh, like, this is your pitch count for the day. If you, like, push it, like, it's going to have an adverse effect on stamina or something like that. Or your injury, something moving forward. Or if I'm simulating, I can put pitch counts on my own pitchers if I don't want, like, a starter to go more than 85, 90 pitches.
As the changeup to him drops
with the bullpen by committee
strike.
era.
0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Musa, yeah, I'm already past the trade deadline, so not sure how much more burning we can do here. But yeah, hopefully he's not out too long. Let's see which prospect I want to bring up.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
I'm going to need another outfielder, though. That's definitely the case. And new leadoff hitter. I don't even know who I'm going to bat leadoff then if I don't have Ray. I don't really have another prototypical leadoff hitter on this team.
The 1-2. Pitch is way outside,
wow.
And he can't even get a glove on it. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
I wasn't going to get to second there anyways. It didn't matter. Franklin with a 2-2 count. He's got a runner at first base. One of my better hitters on the team.
Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game.
Oh, just off the plate.
3-2.
I'm happy they didn't ring me there. I really could have gotten rung up with how close that pitch was. Here's a 3-2 to Franklin. Runner's going to be moving.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on
that's ball 4. There we go. That's 3 walks, right? Was that 3 or 4? I'm trying to count here, see, and I can't.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's Fujita. He also walked.
Ready for another shot now. Elijah Fujita, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Yeah, just a 4-pitch walk for him last time up.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
Weird. Yeah, I don't know what that's about, Duran. I had one where like it went by the pitcher and it said he took a nasty shot to the head. But it went by where he was standing before. So I think the game logic assumed that he was still standing in the spot he was in originally. But it was just like a clean single up the middle. It's really strange. Nice pick by Schwablin there. And that's why they're showing Fujita. It's a Mesoraco home run. Julio Mesoraco, his 5th home run. We're tied at 2 through 5. But yeah, the injuries or when they hit it back up the middle, it's really confusing because I've seen a number of pitchers get hurt like that. Here's Dominguez. He'll play center. New pitcher is Andrew May. My rookie. He's only pitched in those 6 games in the majors. Most of those stats him. I think I've only pitched with him once, right?
All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Christopher Schwaben.
That is not a good pitch to start him, right?
0-1.
Schwaben now has 20 home runs. You saw his 20th earlier today.
And it's fouled away.
I'd also like to see split stats. So Schwabenlin was a Spider earlier, and I traded him to these Rockies. So it should have his stats as a Rocky and have his stats as a Spider separate.
Man,
and then
a
have
pitcher let
another
the guy
one that
off
has
easy
both of
right
them.
there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close.
Because usually Major
I
League
think that is
Baseball
a
teams only count the
non-competitive
stats for
pitch.
the players
Did a good job to shorten up and protect
when they
the
played for
plate,
their own
and he'll
team,
have another shot at it
and then
here.
combine them all at the end of the
You can
season, or
definitely tell with
you know,
that
talk
foul
about it
off
in a
right
special
there that
graphic.
he's picking up spin on this pitcher's
But I'd like to see, like,
off-swing
oh,
stuff.
he was traded like a
Maybe
month ago.
expect
These
a
are his
fastball
stats
on
since
this
then.
next
These
one.
were his stats
So he
before.
racks up the
You know, his
swinging
batting average
strikeout
jumped
on the breaking
20
ball.
points, and he's hit 4 home runs, something like that.
Becomes the first out
Like,
of
that's
the
enough.
inning.
It doesn't need to be too much. Here's
To the
Kohler.
plate now, Ben
That is not where I wanted that
And
pitch.
as
He
the
stole the
first pitch
bases last
misses
time
to
out
him,
after
it's
being
ball
walked.
one. It was a walk in his last trip.
And May has no
Fastball
control.
got away from him there. It's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches.
Again, thanks for
And when
everyone
he's
who's
getting the
here.
ball in his zone,
Go ahead and
he's
follow
getting
me
the barrel to it. He's been
on
hot lately.
Twitter if you're not already. It's just Bacon's Fictional. Would love it. And follow me on here. This is Bacon96_OS.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Yeah, Noble.
This next
May
pitch
was a
is
trade.
the
He
big
was from the
one.
Reds.
The last thing
I
you
believe he
wanna
was in the
do
same
is
trade
give a free
as
pass to a
Elijah
guy that can
Padilla.
run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base
We'll see.
paths.
Yeah, Schwabenland. I shouldn't have moved him, if I'm being honest. He was a great hitter for us when we had him, and then
Oh, you had him fooled
I
there.
dumped
It's
him off to these
3-2
Rockies.
now.
I kind of sold off a bunch of players for the Spiders.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch.
I didn't like
outs here
Schwabenland
to
as
the
much
first
until I started
2
playing
men
as
he
him.
faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the
Yeah,
mound.
no, but
since
he's not on
come
the-
out of pen
on the
to
Braves.
start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Martin Zemecki.
Oh, okay.
This is line to left, and this will bang up
So
against
Zemecki
the
with a
wall.
knock. Am I going to get him out a
The
second, though?
relay.
Oh,
He'll be in
if I
there
threw it
with a
directly to
double.
the base, I might have gotten him.
Left fielder
Because the
really
cut
never
throw
had
was
a
good.
chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it.
That's
Bouncing
frustrating.
off the
I should have had him at
baseball for
second.
an easy double.
I didn't think he was
Those
even
are the
going to
kind of
go.
shots anyone would
Look
feel
at him
good
put his
about.
head down. Let's go, Zemecki. Wheels. I should have gotten him out easily. Let's do a mound visit here. I'm going to walk him, do an intentional walk. We'll face Felipe
And it
Sanchez
looks
now.
like they'd rather go after the next guy as the
That
intentional
left-on-left
walk signal
matchup.
comes here, which
Burns
you away.
really hits against left-handers, too, so that
Plate,
I think that was a good
Felipe
decision, at
Sanchez.
least. Here's Felipe Sanchez. Look at his card real fast. Again, defensive first. And then nothing against lefties. Great to hear, Moosey. That's good stuff, yeah. I like Cleveland a lot. It's like an older team, and it needs some help after Keys. But yeah, you could turn it into a powerhouse. That's for sure. That's what I'm trying to do, very slowly. And yeah, I love what is it? Is it Run 3? Is what it's called? Where the players seem to waddle a little bit more. Big fan of that.
Boy, the Rockies
Almost a
have been
trot, I
looking
would
for
say,
that
too,
big
mostly,
hit
yeah.
all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time
There
to
we
come
go.
through.
In there.
0-2 to Sanchez. May still has a chance to strike out the side.
Less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners
Got the
on
first
base,
two guys out,
but
then
not
a
here.
double and
That was
intentional
two
walk.
good fastballs to take control of the bat
And then
get the
just a
count to
dribbler
0-2.
back to him.
Back to the mound.
Beautiful.
First, and the Rockies failed
It was
to
a fun
cash in
inning. It
as
was a
that
long
ends the
inning, but Andrew May gets
Two
out of
left
it
for Colorado. Home half of the 6th inning coming
without
up,
any
deadlocked
damage as
at
well.
2 apiece.
Got Aguilera, Riddle, and then Salazar. After Salazar, we'll have a pinch hitter. Going to the 6th inning here, or the bottom of the 6th inning.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. And digging in is the
I'm going to try to do
outfielder,
Jordan Jennings
Jorge
next inning.
Aguilera.
He's a rookie. This would actually be his debut. And then Noble, he's not on the Braves either. I got him from the Angels. He's a fun little reliever that I got.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Moosey, yeah, I'd be into that.
Here's the fastball that gets the lower
Yeah,
part
that
of
one's
the
like the
zone, called for a
lumberjack or
strike.
the.
Now a
I don't know what
right-hander
I'd name
started
that.
to get loose in the Colorado bullpen.
But it's definitely more of a trot than a the beer league shuffle. I like that. And then 4 can be like the Olympic
0-1.
sprinter because they're really running there.
Hey,
Or
that's a nice take by
another
the
one's like
batter right
athletic.
there,
I
but
think
that's
they
a
actually did have names from them
non-competitive
initially. Like
off-speed
3
pitch.
is
Gotta do better
lumbering,
to at least
and
entice
2
the
is, or
swing.
1 is normal, 2 is athletic, and then 3 is lumbering, and then 4 is speedster. I'm pretty sure those were the names they had before. But I like beer league shuffle a lot more than lumbering. Good work there. And that was ball 4. What am I doing swinging at a changeup high like that? It was not ball 4.
Count remains 2-2. And the pitch.
And nothing there either. Aguilera hasn't been too much for me.
Low is over to his left as he snags this one.
That's good, Noble. Yeah. I'm trying to get in one of those beer leagues next year. I don't know how full my summer is going to be. But I'm done with college, so that means I'm qualified, right? For beer league. I'm not entirely sure how that works.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, good. Okay, so I am qualified then, Noble, right?
All even now, 2-2.
Yeah, I just have to find one around here. Well, that's fantastic. Yeah, I need to have some sort of sport in my summer.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Or winter even. Yeah, I don't play any basketball or volleyball or anything like that, so I'd be into it. Oh, it's more like a men's league than a bar league? Okay, or a beer league. Cool. Yeah, anything like that would be cool. That is ball 4, and instead it's going to be strike 3.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ari Salazar, as the switch hitter will take his.
Duran, I'm really hoping that's the case. And if they do, yeah, I would definitely fill A-ball. How long would it take?
The knees laid off on the changeup there.
It would depend on how many slots it is. If it's an extra 25 guys, it's going to take another year to fill 25 times 30, 750 players.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0.
I already started there, and then I just filled there'd probably be another like unplayable level, so I'd probably still fill that with some guys. So I'm about halfway there. You'd think, yeah, it'd be like 350 to 375 players. So yeah, it would take probably 4 to 6, maybe 8 months. Depends on how long I do it. Noble, that's really cool. 2 former minor league pitchers, 4 former D1 players on the team. Yeah, that's a good beer league team, or probably more likely a men's league. Yeah.
Now it's even at 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit
Jake, I definitely am interested. I think we talked about that before. Wasn't sure if you were still here, actually.
Up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things.
But yeah, what night did you say it was? Was it Mondays, Jake?
Here it comes.
That's ball 3. Got another full count here at least. That's a big plus. Salvador's got a knock already. More of a men's league. Cool. Very nice. Oh, you just got back, Jake. Cool. Monday nights would be fantastic, actually. So I actually might be able to. You guys are witnessing something here. I might actually be able to do that Monday nights then. That's cool. Okay, who do I want to pinch hit? Let's do Ozzy Ramirez. He's got that power. Let's do it. Ramirez is another guy, Noble, that I got from the Reds. I love the Reds minor league system, obviously. He's a third baseman of the future from Colombia. Masher against lefties. He's already major league ready there. And then just takes some time to develop his approach, vision, and discipline. A little more contact against right, and then he's an everyday player. So, but Ozzy Ramirez from the Reds. That's right, Noble. Yeah. Yeah, I think I got. Did I get 6? I think they got 5 or 6 players from the Reds minors that are on my my Kings team now. And I don't think I made any trades with them with the Spiders. But there's a few teams in the fictional roster. There's a few teams that I really like the minor league system, and I like some certain minor league players, and they turn into some things. And the Reds are at the top of that list.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Am I going to get thrown at third here? Oh shoot, I am.
And he is out at third as risk trying to run on that left fielder's
Shoot.
arm, and this
Okay.
inning is
Ari
over.
Salazar gets thrown out at third base. Our 4th hit of the game results in the 3rd out of the 6th. Not great. Shit.
Logan Hunter is up off the
It
bench
happens,
as
though.
he'll
Here's
pinch
Logan
hit
Hunter
here,
for the
starting
Rockies.
number 7.
I'm going to have to put in a new pitcher. It's going to be Jordan Jennings. I mentioned that before. He'll get 9, 1, and 2 this frame. And here he is, 6'2", 215, 21 years old. Yeah, I didn't think he'd cut it off and then have a nice throw as well. I thought one of those things wouldn't go the way that it was supposed to, but that was a bad read by me, obviously. Jennings throws the fastball up there. First one he throws is 95. I'm sure he'll get faster than that.
He'll enter play here at 293. 5 homers and 21 driven in.
Hunter's a nice prospect for these Rockies. Center fielder, switch hitter, big-time contact guy. And he's down 0-2 to my rookie.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Try that circle changeup down, see if he goes after it anyways. Not where I wanted it.
Off the inside for ball 1.
Here we go. First batter face, first major league strikeout, Jordan Jennings.
And with strike 3
And
recorded there, he's
as I said, that's his first one.
Major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to be a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they
Jennings I got from the Angels.
So we'll see if he becomes
I
one of those
believe
guys as his career goes along.
That's where I sent Cook and Poole. I sent Gavin Cook and Jalen Poole to the Angels, and he was part of the return. This Jordan Jennings. Yeah, welcome to the K Club. That's right.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Big time power arm out of my bullpen. And a young dude at that. He's making his debut here at the end of August in the first season of our franchise. Again, I'm really hoping we get into the second and see how far I have to go into the third, or into the second, I mean.
So digging in now, McGee.
But we'll see. I'll probably keep the same plan into next season, the 1 in every 3 games, second game of the series kind of thing. I'll try to stream more as baseball season gets closer, and then I think I'm going to do a lot once we have the first opening week or so of games, since I'm sure people are going to be trying to watch the show at that point.
He likes his fastball. It's a good
yeah, Noble, I didn't like Cook as much, so but yeah, go ahead, give him an extension.
You know what else, Matty V? He goes
How many home runs is he at now? He's still playing?
That's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I know he was on some absurd pace before. What was it, 15 homers in 20 games? Something like that.
4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Changes up on him.
They don't swing at the changeup when I throw it, even in the dirt, or especially in the dirt, I mean. There we go. This is a 1-2-3 inning for Jordan Jennings. Beautiful.
To leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Score remains 2-2.
Yeah, still on a ridiculous pace. Okay.
Ethan Pryor.
I'd love to hear the number.
From the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Drawn, yeah, I'd like to see more special animations like that too. Yeah, and then same with other record-breaking stuff. I think you see it a lot in Road to the Show, but yeah, I'm consistently disappointed when see it on Reddit or you see them on YouTube if you look for it specifically. I'd like to see them redo a few things like that. Just because I'm sure there's the same crowd that plays Road to the Show that breaks the home run record every year. It'd be cool to have a different animation or a different line every year instead of it being the same thing. But yeah, I don't even know what they say when you break the home run record. Actually,
here it comes.
That's ball 4 to Dominguez. Is that my 4th walk? Who's keeping track?
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning.
Ethan Pryor has a brother on the Pirates, and that's Elliot Pryor. They have pretty much the same face. I think it just changed their beards.
Ready once again, Bobby Getz.
17 homers, 39 RBIs in 27 games. Yeah, on pace for 102. Yeah, give him an extension then. especially if he gets to 102. Now, that's the cool part about franchise, though, is like hot streaks. And like if you have a couple guys on your team who both have hot streaks going on, then you're just unstoppable for a week because you have, you know, 2 Gavin Cooks kind of thing. But that's more than a couple weeks right there. 27 games is what, 5 weeks, probably.
Offered at and missed for the first strike.
I think I'm going to bunt here.
That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Fly ball out toward left center.
Duran, sure, that makes sense.
Left fielder is on the move.
Or even if you break the all-time hit record, it breaks a Philly and red. An all-time Philly and red hit record. It was a bad read on that one by me. I should have definitely scored. But Bobby Getz, I love this dude. Bobby Getz with a double in the left center field gap.
Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really.
And I really thought that there was a chance the left fielder would get to that.
Batting, Chase Parker. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his
Here's Chase Parker, 0 for 2. He had 2 hits yesterday.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through.
I have to think about who I pitched in the 8th now.
Especially when you're kind of.
I need a lefty. It's going to have to be Zinter. Bettencourt, you're sitting down. Clark Young going. Oh, of course, yeah. If you have numbers like that, there's got to be a few of them that were 7th inning or later.
Well behind that fastball.
That was the one thing I loved about Rex West was when I was mashing with him. Like he'd hit home runs when I was up 4-1, but he'd be the same guy hitting home runs when I'm down 4-2. Stuff like that. But it's great when you get a guy that contributes like that. Even better when it's a couple guys.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Parker 1-2 here. Still nobody out. Okay, I don't like that.
Third strike and no help there.
Parker's cooled off. JC Ray and Kung Hee Lee are both hitting 380. Oh my goodness, 380 a month in. I mean, that's all you need. Is if you get one or both of those guys on base before him. I'd love 2-run home runs over solo shots.
In now, Mason Franklin.
But yeah, glad to hear the top of your order is performing.
In his last trip.
Even if Franklin isn't. Still not getting it. Those are 2 fastballs in the middle of the plate, and I did nothing with either one. That's frustrating.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
That one's down. 391, 381, yeah. Still, again, that's fantastic. Those are averages, not on base. They're on base have to both be over 450, then, you'd think. If you walk at all.
What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here you are looking for anything.
The ball again, 2-2.
You see it up, you have to let it go.
Infield is in. Outfield looks deep. Right fielder not as much, but outfield in general. You just land a single right in front of any of those guys. Come on now. Anything here.
2-2.
Oh, what am I doing?
On a pitch in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Oh, so here's my rookie Elijah Fujita coming up. Rookie or 2-time rookie of the month, Elijah Fujita. He's 0 for 2 today. He's cooled off since. They're both around 440, yeah. Again, yeah, that was my guess. If you walk enough. If you play every game, well, I'm not sure. Some people, depending on the sliders, you'll get some more walks than average or less walks than average. And they'll walk Fujita, speaking of walks. That made sense. Does this be Aguilera? I believe. I'm not going to pinch hit with him. He'll throw. I'm not going to pinch hit for him, though, here. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. 0 for 2, he does have a walk.
Standing in, Jorge Aguilera, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
284 average. He's got 15 homers and 52 driven in. 5 of his homers are in the 7th inning or later. Yeah, again, that's fantastic. That's a guy that regularly contributes.
Delivery to him on the way.
Oh, no! What's happening? What was that? That was the strangest thing.
He'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry.
Yo. So the first baseman makes a fantastic play, but then throws it to the pitcher who's not even covering. So I easily get a single, and the pitcher didn't know what to do with it. What just happened? So we'll follow the ball here. Great backhanded stab by Schwabenland. Yeah, this was nuts. And then he throws the ball See, he's close to the base. I think he's going to get the out if he's easily going to get the out if he just runs to the base. So instead of running to the base, he throws it to the pitcher, and the throw is terrible. That's what this is. So the pitcher's getting there, and he has to take a step away. There it is. And he has to make this great catch. Very nice catch there by Pryor. Okay, and I'm easily going to score here no matter what because of the animation. And there's no one covering first because Schwabelin didn't go. Where is he? He's deep into foul territory. So it's a foot race to first base for the out at first, but he doesn't even bother with it because Schwabelin isn't there. Fakes the throw, and then catches me slipping because I had Getz around third. And Getz is out to end the inning. Wow. This is dumb. I don't know why Getz was going home anyways, and he wasn't stopping here. He didn't stop at third at all. Third base coach is saying to slide, and he completely ignores it. Wow, that was nuts that Pryor faked the throw. That was probably the craziest thing. Because so he's safe here. Aguilera is easily safe before Pryor even winds up. But he fakes the throw and then turns around and goes to the other side of the diamond for the out. This is nuts. This was dumb. But we do take the lead. What's up, Raider? You just missed the biggest mess of a play I've seen before. We'll show it just one more time real fast. So here we go. Ball's hit to Schwabelin. He throws it over to Pryor. Pryor tries to go to the base, decides not to, and then instead gets the out at third base. And that's how I took the lead. Yeah, why did this was the stupidest play. Okay. If I didn't round third too, I'd still be batting. But still. Throw was uncalled for, yeah. I would have loved to still have the bases loaded there.
Into the box now.
That's
Jimmy
too bad.
Lowe, as he will
So we
take
return to this one in the
fastball
8th
here,
inning.
no
I
balls
still
and a
have
strike.
Jordan Jennings on the
Could
mound.
really use a knock
He had a
here,
great
0 for
first inning there.
3
That was a
game
quick
so
1,
far.
2, 3, including a strikeout to the first batter he faced in his major league
He's
career.
ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's a beautiful
And it's
slider. That's a
1-1.
ball, apparently.
If you're going to have success
What
against some of
the-
the better hitters in the
Okay.
game, you got to get that pitch right there.
I did get that pitch.
He's almost certainly out. 1-1.
Now he's going to get
got a
thrown
chance
off because
to
of that
really
slider
do some
off
damage.
the
2
plate.
balls and a strike now.
It's been a good game all night. They had the lead to begin with, and then I tied it before they took it back, and then I tied it again, and now I've
In now.
taken the lead back.
Schwabelin.
We're taking the lead for the first time, I mean. Now it's going to be Tom Zinter. Fantastic, Raider. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Still looking for the bacon O's, too. Legacy, I got my own sliders. So I play on Hall of Fame, and my sliders are actually in the vault. They're called, is it Bacon Stream sliders, I believe? But it's just a good feel for me. I would say, yeah, sliders are completely subjective. Whatever you think, feel the best for you are what you should do. But these are in the vault if you want them.
And now
Here's
pitch
Tom
on the
Zinter.
way.
My wild left-hander, Tom Zinter.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one.
Needed to
if
bring in a
he
lefty
keep
to
the
face
ball
Schwabelin
around
because
the
he
knees
really mashes
like
against
that.
right-handers.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The count now at 2-1.
Yeah, Noble, I'll always recommend Mike Lowe's sliders. He's the master when it comes to sliders if you want realism.
When you're playing
So yeah,
close
that would be
games
my
like
top
this,
one. You
base
can find him on
runners mean
OS pretty
everything,
easily,
so
and I know he's on
you can
Twitter
ill afford
too.
to start giving away free passes.
And
That's
he
ball
lays
4
off
from
ball
Zinter.
4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
But yeah, whatever feels right works. That's how I feel about sliders. Same with difficulty. If you want to mash on rookie, beginner, pro, go for it.
If
You want to be challenged a little bit, play some legend.
He's set and the pitch.
No wrong answers when
He
you're playing the
couldn't
show.
hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike 1.
Cool. Yeah, that works, Legacy. That's exactly how you should do it. If that's what you want.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and he says it'll be normalized over like the length of a season. So you kind of got to use the same sliders if you start a franchise. You just keep them as close to how they were when you started as possible. Zinter does not have the control that he needs to here. Fastballs are not on the corners. There we go. This is the second out.
Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Riddle will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
That was just 2 batters for Zinter, so I can't put in a new guy anyways. Got to think about Stevenson in the 9th, but we have 2 outs here in the 8th frame.
Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Not yet, Legacy. I've been real busy. But yeah, I'll work on that very soon. It's mostly just copy and pasting. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. Wow, Zinter does not have any control right now. Yeah, again, sorry about that.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Yeah, I'll probably respond to your DM tomorrow, Legacy, and I'll throw the link in on that one. Or I'll probably share it on Twitter as well. So that was the 3rd batter he faced. Gilchrist mashes against left-handers, not so much against righties. So I'm going to do Young now. That makes the most sense.
Young is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to
and then I'll have
60th game of the season.
Stevenson ready for next inning, and I'm not going to use Hendricks at all. Oh, come on now.
Fastball, but didn't get the call. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Both of those pitches miss. Come on. Clark Young was fantastic for me, or has been fantastic for me.
After the foul ball.
I have him as a setup man. He's kind of the closer by default, and then he's got the closing pitcher position, of course.
Big spot.
But I like him more as a late inning reliever guy than a closer. That one's not even close.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly.
It'll be a full count now.
Hold on. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Oh!
And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Great.
I think he was trying to be a little
Here's Sanchez.
there, and a walk is the
Another,
result.
again, I mentioned him before, doesn't hit much against left-handers, but good against righties.
Single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Oh, Raider, yeah, I completely agree. You cannot restart, yeah. What are you working on then? I know you're a Dodger fan. You're playing the Dodgers mostly.
Here's the first pitch to him.
I'm guessing, Raider. And then I know you played Madden too, so you're probably still playing Madden.
There are a couple of points in every
Yeah, Noble
game
Young has been fantastic for
This
me.
is one of those critical spots. Time to
So I
make
don't
some
know
great
what's
pitches.
going on here.
Big spot. 2 out, possible time.
Oh, another one just off the plate. It might mostly be because I changed the pitching to Classic. I was nailing his meter a lot when I was playing with meter before. Decided to go with Classic for the more realism
2-0 count.
approach, the ratings realism
And he
approach.
gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
2-1. There's your quick summary of who's on base. Taking an infinite hiatus from Madden. Yeah. Can I steal that? That's exactly how I feel about Madden.
Rocky shortstop.
At least the newer Maddens. I recently dug up my PlayStation 2 and have been playing Madden on 9 a little bit.
Pressure starts to heat up.
But yeah, that's understandable.
The set.
But it just powered past. Oh my goodness!
And that misses ball 4. So now the tying run will come across to score.
Clark Young walks the world right there.
Will Evans will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning.
Yeah, Duran, that sucks. I don't know the last time I've done that. This is Will Evans. He's a utility infielder, much better against left-handers. Veteran utility guy, 35 years of age. I'm not scared of him. So if I throw balls, it's because of Young's throwing balls, not because I'm throwing balls. What is going on here? That one was not that bad of a pitch. Come on. Okay, nice makeup call there from the ump. I mean, that should have been strike 3 anyways. Yeah, you're not coming home on this anyways. Yep. This sucks. And we go fastball up to Evans. Oh, it's a piece
fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch.
Oh, of course, Noble. Yeah.
Off-speed pitch.
Yeah, Young is interesting. I don't know. I'm sure with relievers, the numbers are so volatile too, where sometimes his walk per 9 is great and his E per 9 isn't as much kind of thing. Or, but
making him sweat out there. The 7th
damn,
pitch coming up.
This just sucks. I don't know what to throw. Try fastball by him again.
And he fouls this one off.
But yeah, I've seen like really low-rated relievers have good seasons as well. Is what I'm trying to say though, and good relievers have bad seasons, obviously.
Here's the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down.
So it was a really long inning.
But the tying run is
when he's on, he's fantastic. Yeah,
an
immaculate inning, correct. That's correct. But he's just not always on.
All tied at 3 apiece.
This is Richard Workman for the Rockies.
In the bottom half of the 8th.
We might have an extra inning game on us here. Jesse Smith will come and play third base. Is that a double switch then? What was that?
So stepping in, Bradley Riddle. He'll get things started.
Still, I think it works fantastic with or without the DH, if I'm being honest. I like where the pitchers are in terms of hitting. And I'm okay with the DH coming to Major League Baseball in real life, especially as a National League fan. I don't know why they haven't done it sooner. I got to think about bullpen.
Here comes the first pitch.
But yeah, I would still make it so pitchers hit decent. I would still it would still be the same kind of way as it is now, if that answers your question. I think you could even play this roster without the DH on, like have it be off for the American League. But that's all personal preference, that's for sure.
Upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down.
Yeah, still, me too. I liked it last year too. I liked a lot of things last year I didn't think I was going to like, actually. I really liked the 7-inning doubleheaders, and I really liked the extra inning rule. I wish they pushed the extra inning rule back a couple innings, though. Have it be like the 12th. But like having a runner at second base to save pitching makes a lot of sense. And that's something they adopted from the WBC, because I believe they were doing that first, and then they did it in the minors, and now they've done it in Major League Baseball. I like it better. As long as it's an unearned run for the relief pitcher that gave it up, I like it a lot.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Yeah, no, it really helps with the Braves too, because they have a couple of hitters that really need to be in the DH role, especially Cook and Aguilar are the first two I think of, and then Chuck Souza isn't really the greatest defensive player either. So yeah, it depends on your personnel. I'd say for sure about the DH there still.
That's lifted the other way.
That is not dropping.
Left fielder giving chase.
Nope.
He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one.
I'm running on a bench, guys. Here's Luke Jordan to bat here in the 8th inning.
For the pitcher here.
I have nothing going on here. I'm going to do Hendricks. Should I do Hendricks? Or should I put in the closer here since it's going to be the 9th? Right, Noble, that makes the most sense too. Kind of have it be a rotating position. I'm going to put in Stevenson. Jake, all right, farewell. Goodbye. Have fun on your stream. If you're still going at the end of this one, I might raid you then. Try to get you a little bit more viewers there.
Breaking ball that time.
And yeah, we'll get to some playoffs.
And he's a guy looking to
Playoffs
break
with
out
Bacon's
in a
fictional
big
roster
way.
there.
Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been
So
hoping
cool.
for.
Oh my goodness! Come on, Jordan. This dude just doesn't hit for me. 230, 1 homer, 25 driven in. Big time contact right, but does not hit for me against right-handed pitching.
1-1. Here it is. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2
So much so that I benched him actually.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Cool. So we're tied through 8. After I blew it. You don't like the extra inning rule, Noble? That was the only one you didn't like, though. Okay. I don't like the 3-pitcher minimum. That's probably the worst one of the new ones they added. And first base makes sense if they keep it, too. I agree with that. I mean, you're pretty much always going to bunt the first batter anyways, unless it's one of your better, your Mike Trouts or Christian Yelich kind of situation. So first base would make sense too, and then you kind of have to do a little bit more hitting beyond that to get the runner home. But yeah, I think either one. Yeah, at least starting a runner on base makes sense to me.
Swing and a shot to third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, McGee. Try to bunt.
That's gonna be a bunt single. Yeah, catcher took way too long to take off the mask. Of course, his name's Speedy, so he's gonna get a knock. Gonna get an infield single like that. Speedy McGee was actually one of my Road to the Show characters before I created my roster. So he was very much so inspired by that Road to the Show. There's a number of those guys on the set, probably 4 or 5 guys that were previously Road to the Show players for me.
At the plate now, Jimmy Lowe fouled away. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And he takes.
I'm surprised he didn't swing at that. Fastball right down the middle. What is he looking for? Not bad either. Okay, so we get Jimmy Lowe out. Not the greatest throw from Dominguez, but it doesn't matter. Are we going to extras in this one? What do you guys think? Am I going to get a couple knocks here? I'm going to have the top of the order in the 9th inning.
There are 2 gone and a possible go-ahead run at first. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Should I bring him back to Cleveland?
Dominguez is there.
What's up, Nutsy Poo? Thanks for lurking. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Are you streaming tonight? Do you stream every Monday? I think you stream like Monday through Thursday every week, though. Trying to work on my own consistency. I put out a schedule for this week and failed to stream yesterday.
Stepping into the box.
Duran, I have gone to extras on stream. Yeah, I think the last one I had, I hit a big go-ahead home run with Eric Rowe for the Spiders. I've gone to extras a couple times. I haven't had a walk-off win yet. Monday through Thursday, always. That's fantastic. Yeah, I'll be on for a little bit. Nutsy. But yeah, losing J.C. Ray is huge here because this would have been his at bat. To start off the 9th inning,
he just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high.
Really sucks.
Nasty diving out of the zone.
Now here it comes.
Now instead it's Dominguez, who's not an awful hitter. He isn't J.C. Ray, especially with the bat. Just need something here.
Swing and a miss on
and they don't even have their best reliever in.
Really good late bite on that
working with his second strikeout.
Best ones have that late action that just
I can keep Stevenson in. I'm probably going to do that. I'm going to have to think about this being like a long game because I'm not feeling great with the bat right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
Yep, Jerron, you're right. The game is scripted. It has the ending predetermined. This is going to go 27 innings, and it's going to finish 7-6. I'm going to use all my bullpen, all my bench guys. One of my starters for a few innings. There's going to be a rain delay in between the 17th and 18th innings. I can see it.
This one's outside.
But yeah, them injuring Ray is definitely a sign of things here. And on a non-contact play, like it was a pitch out when I wasn't considering stealing, and the catcher didn't even throw it. He broke his finger or something going back to the base. We'll see after this one ends, whatever that may be, whatever that injury is.
Even with 2 strikes.
And
Oh!
this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
That sucks. Split it inside. I thought that was a ball.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone
3-2 count. It
down
would have been ball 4.
So we'll see if he can fare any better. And a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on.
Oh, and I'm late on
And
97.
fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that.
Parker, let's go, buddy. Need a knock. I have nothing from him or from Franklin today. Most of the middle of my lineup has nothing in terms of hits. Had a few walks here and there. Oh, and that's not even close. 2-2 from Richard Workman.
And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly
Great.
not been his game.
So there you go. There's your extras, Duran. Nothing doing in the bottom of the 9th for me. Even against one of their average middle relievers, still got nothing. Here's Ben Kohler. He's 0 for 3 today, 0 for 7 on the series. I'm going to keep rolling with Stevenson as long as I can, or at least probably just this one in the next. Aguilar's not getting that. Cool! Easy double from a speedster for the Rockies. Ben Kohler, his 14th double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang. I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the
Martin Zemecki, now bad.
Plate now, Martin Zemecki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Zemecki's hit was a double. That was the big one against May.
Position here with nobody out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
Keep that slider down here, Stevenson.
Nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating.
There we go. Big strikeout.
That's
no way back. I need to bat this inning with it still tied. I have a chance if it's still tied. If I give up runs, it's not going to go well. Here's Mike or Jesse Smith playing third base now, and wow. I'm going to lose the game because I wasn't paying attention to the bases.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal.
Thanks, Noble. Yeah, they didn't have it in the game, so I had to do it. I had to do it for them.
And get that go-ahead run home.
Wow, that's not good. The fact that he stole second or third. I knew he was going to go too. Being fast player there. Good aggressiveness. Good situation to go with a right-handed hitter too.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Got to get a strikeout here.
Runs in scoring position here with 1 away.
Oh, nice.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Felipe Sanchez is next. He's a non-threat.
Sanchez is on deck.
I strongly believe that.
To spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Stevenson, come on, 3-2. Slider again.
And another foul ball.
What is his vision here? 58 vision. Yeah, I should be able to strike him out pretty easily.
Ready with another 2 strikes.
There it is. There we go.
He struck him out, and a big out
Jesse Smith does nothing to advance the cause.
With 2 gone now.
And now we get to see Felipe Sanchez, the 8-hitter. Or should I walk him and get to the pitcher? They definitely have somebody up in their bullpen. Yep, they have 2. It's Thomas Hendricks and Justin Perry. Perry is the closer. Their bullpen is really well rested. Look at that. Wow. I'm just going to pitch right at him. They'll probably double switch him out. And this is going to do it. We'll be tied entering the bottom of the 10th.
One away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on.
Nice job by Dominguez to make the play. Again, he's good enough on defense too. We're not missing too much defensively losing Ray. All about that bat, that contact hitter. Thomas Hendricks. Another former Spider for you, Noble.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mason Franklin.
Here's Franklin. He was hit by a pitch, and he's walked.
Play here, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus
Got
far.
clutch. Hoping for something now. I care more about clutch hitting than clutch pitching.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
There's a ball inside. 1-1. Okay. Don't know what's going on. Okay. Oh, nothing from Franklin. Dude isn't doing anything at the plate.
Man, they've really had his
That's
number
great.
so
What am I,
far
0
this
for
season.
8 between the
That's his
last,
fifth
the 3 and
strikeout
4 hitters
in this
today?
series alone.
My veterans who usually carry the squad with nothing. Here's Fujita. 0 for 2, but he's walked twice.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Nothing there.
Kohler is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging
really
in
hoping.
to try it again, Jorge Aguilera.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel too. I gotta find somebody who wants to take on his contract
He's ready. Here's the
because
first off.
I think I'm ready to move off of him.
Fastball is swung on and missed.
Franklin, that is.
Hendricks, a 6'1" right-hander.
I'm a little better with Parker, but Franklin hasn't been much. Especially because it's weird. Whenever I get a handle on something and I get a ball to the outfield with him, it's a line drive at somebody. Or, it's never anything in the gap. And I've had a couple home runs, but it's underwhelming for the guy that's batting fourth for me.
And he strikes him out
We
to
did nothing
retire the
here.
side, so we'll play at least one more.
So here we go to the 11th. Do I have another pitcher up? I don't think I do. Here's Levi Childs. He's the backup catcher for the Rockies.
In the top half of the 11th.
I do have a pitcher up. Cool. I'm going to put in Hendricks now, then. He'll just go 1.
Jordan Hendricks takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Sure, that would make sense, Noble. Find some pitcher that's getting paid way too much. There's a few on the roster.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball.
But yeah, that would make some sense. Think about that at the deadline. I should have thought about trading Franklin sooner. Figure something else out in the offseason.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line
Beautiful.
center field.
Hendricks gets the first out quickly.
To the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Who wants to guess how many innings this is going to go?
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a
I'm hoping it ends now.
drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead.
Honestly, I can't stand long extra inning games.
Heading out towards shallow right. Fujita will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Standing in, McGee.
15 drawn? Okay. I'll have to take a break if we go to 15. Just a quick one of these. That's Aguilera. Can't get to it. Speedy McGee for second. Oh, come on. Get stuck in an animation. Oh, I like Middlebrook a lot. Yeah, that makes some sense there.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him a
Big masher that you could play at first base. He catches some too. I wouldn't play him at catcher though.
using the whole field.
Yeah, Duran, I agree too. Just try to hit tanks after that.
So now to the plate, Jimmy Lowe. No
Yeah,
balls
Middlebrook
and
at
a
first
strike
base.
to
I didn't
count.
think about that too much. I actually moved Middlebrook to the Reds too. So you're asking me where I've got all these Reds guys from. I moved Middlebrook before the season started. I moved somebody else at the deadline to the Reds.
Behind 0-2 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down.
0-2 to Low. Oh my goodness, nowhere near where I wanted it. Wow, and he's centered on it too.
And a slider's in the dirt.
That's
as he
not any
lays
better.
off it for a ball.
Fastball up.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Who didn't I move to the Reds?
Ready with another
Schwabenlink, because we're
strike
playing him.
offering.
But yeah, there's a
Flying
number of other
toward the
guys.
gap in left center.
I made a bunch of
And nothing will
trades
come
right
the
at the
two-out
deadline,
double as the
so
inning is over. Danger
yeah,
averted
there were a bunch of
following the
guys that I
two-out
moved.
double. Another
But yeah, I'm
chance
trying to have the
win
Reds
here.
become
To
the
bottom of the 11th.
Spiders and the Kings, former Spiders and Kings collection. So I'm gonna bat here, and if I don't score, I'm gonna take just a quick break. I gotta go run to the bathroom. That's only if I don't score here. So here we go. I got 7, 8, and 9. I'm gonna need to put in a new pitcher. That'll be Betancourt if I get that far. And this is Evan Schwartz, the reliever for the Rockies.
From the stretch.
Oh, let's go. Oh, Duran, I'm not going to try to lose games because they go to the extras. I don't know. Especially not when I was playing online, we'd have games that go forever just because I can't hit and I can pitch decent, and then some other guys just get lucky pitching well against me. And they can't hit either. But but no, I'm not going to purposely quit. Here's the runner at second rule, though.
Into the box, Ari Salazar.
Oh, come on, Ari. Is he even any good at bunting? That's one thing that I need to actually do better with moving forward. If the roster does transfer, or if I put out an update on the show 20, there's a lot of guys who are bad at bunting who could be a little bit better, especially pitchers. So I was thinking about that, increasing pitcher bunting in general. Oh, and I get picked off. That's embarrassing. Noble, I like Riddle a lot. He hits a lot for me. Yeah. Wow. Well, this game sucks. Get picked off at second base in extras. Get a leadoff double. Something going for the first time in a long time.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That's bad.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up
that's bad, Noble.
Ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Liner towards second.
Wow.
This is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out.
And here's my last bench bat. It's going to be Derek Foster, my backup catcher.
For the pitcher.
Derek Foster.
Foster does not hit much in general. 509 OPS too. Yeah, nothing. Just make him throw a few pitches at least. That really sucks that I didn't even get him to third base. Get picked off before the first at bat even ends. This is dumb.
He's set. The 0-1.
The ball.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Got 1-2 now to Foster.
One and two. Here it is.
Just he takes forever to throw the pitch too. Not a fan of that. At least it feels like forever. The ball 2.
That time, laid off for a ball.
Get something going here, Foster. 2-out rally with my backup catcher at the plate. Nope. I lied. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to take a quick break. I will come back in probably a minute or so. But I just got to go real fast. Okay, cool. I'm back. We're going to do an Orlando bet court here for the 12th inning.
Betancourt gets the ball as he'll take over.
Thanks for
start
sticking
this
around.
12th
If
inning.
you did, I just had to take a quick break. Orlando bet court now. It's going to be 4, 5, and 6 for the Rockies.
Next, the dangerous power threat, Christopher Schwabenland.
Schwabenland had a home run earlier.
Lifted in
Nothing
the
here,
air
though.
toward the line and right.
Come on, Fujita, get to that. There we go.
Fujita is over to his left as he
And that's the
snags
first out of this
one
12th
for the
inning.
first down
Very
of the
quickly.
inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ben Kohler. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Who's Kohler?
Here comes the first pitch.
Get that big double.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Again, I'm almost out of bullpen arms now, too.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just
No, I'm not using the fisheye right now. So this one right now is broadcast or outfield. I think it's outfield. And then the hitting cam I usually use is
Nasty 2-0 slider right
what is it? Strike zone 3 or zoom 3? Yeah, strike zone 3. Fisheye was just a little bit more neutral for my brother. He's not as big of a fan of the zoomed in ones.
3-1 to the Rockies left fielder. And he lays off.
But yeah, fisheye used to be my favorite, and I like this one a little bit more. You kind of get a little bit more depth than with fisheye.
He didn't try to win the thing by himself.
Hit high and deep out there to left
You
center
too, Still.
field.
Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Oh, and I didn't even make the
And that
play.
finds a seam for extra
This is
bases as
bad.
we'll see if they want to wheel
They're
that
not
go-ahead
throwing.
run home from first. And they'll have runners at second.
Glad you enjoyed it, though, Still.
Following the one-out
I'll be
double.
back tomorrow. I believe I said 4 o'clock was the start. That'll be a
At the
Spiders
plate,
game tomorrow.
Jesse Smith. And
Who's Jesse Smith? I struck him out last time.
It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
There we go.
That's in there. And he's
Those were
deep in
2
the
really
hole now,
hittable pitches
0-2.
there, Smith.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow.
Oh, Fujita
And
makes a
that's
play.
not gonna do it.
The throw doesn't
Fujita
matter because the
has it,
runner was
and I'd
going
be
back.
surprised if they send the runner. Ready for another chance?
Yeah, that's Central, by the way. It's 4
Sanchez.
p.m. Central
His day
time
at
for
the
me.
plate hasn't amounted to much.
And I believe
0 for 4,
on
but this
my
is a
page on the
great
schedule here,
opportunity to make
it
him
changes
mad.
to whatever your time
Team
is.
really needs you like they need it right here. You have to be able to put your personal struggles
Here's Felipe
out of your
Sanchez.
mind. Right now is all that
yeah.
matters.
Actually, I want to know if they have guys on the bench still. They don't. Okay, so I can walk Sanchez, and then they have to throw a pitcher at the plate. So I'm going to do that.
And now indication from the dugout
Because they don't have a
that
pitcher that hits
three
better than
pass, and
Sanchez
with the
does.
pitcher on deck, that'll force their
Just means I
hand here,
can't have a
which you
walk
got.
here. But it's Evan Schwartz. He gave up that double and then had a really great rest of his inning in that 11th frame. I'm just going to power fastballs.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded.
Yup.
Already a difficult situation.
There we go.
You don't
0-2 to
wanna make it any harder by
Schwartz.
falling behind in the count.
Ready on 0-2.
And 0-3. A scoreless 12th inning. Betancourt loads the bases. We get out of it with no damage.
No damage. Don't leave us now. It's just getting good. We're back for more on the show.
That's right, Matty. Just getting good. 3-3 here in the 12th inning.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Francisco Dominguez.
Who's Dominguez?
Here's the pitch.
Nope. Come on, Dominguez. Should be doing something this inning. It's the top of my order.
Now
1,
the
2,
1-1
and 3.
pitch. Lifted in the air
That
out
looks like
towards
it's in the
left
gap.
center.
No. Oh, it's by him.
Turning
Let's
to
go.
second. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
It's going to get me all the way to third.
The relay throw.
Let's go! Dominguez reaches on an error. They're going to call it a triple in the game. But Kohler just couldn't handle it. What happened there?
He laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but
weird. Okay. He threw his glove up and everything. This has been a weird game.
Throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
Noble, you know I'm going to take a lead. Okay, I want to see the ball here. How did this happen? He threw his glove up and everything. Everything looked normal here until about here, and then he just misses it. Yeah, he's just short. Is that it? He just missed it because he's not tall enough. Imagine that, you get everything right, and then you miss it by that much. That's too bad. All right, we are 90 feet away from ending this one in the 12th. Yeah, beer league shuffle in the outfield by an 87 speed guyer. That's funny.
To the plate now, Bobby
Oh, come on.
Getz.
You guys know I want
Strike
Getz to get the
one to
walk
start
off
the
here.
at-bat.
Bobby
And
Getz.
He has a great opportunity to win.
This is a great opportunity. He has a
Winning
knock
run at
already.
third base,
He had a double.
nobody out.
Feels like all my hits have been doubles.
The 0-1. Swing
Oh,
and
that should
fly
do it.
ball, and
That should easily do it. That's way back. Let's go. This one will end in the 12th. So Bobby Getz, sacrifice fly. And we win it 4-3. Yeah, let's go. Let's get it. What a huge win here. 12
That's
innings.
what you call doing your job, folks. He
Just
knew
about
he
2
needed to
hours
move the
on
ball
the
to
stream.
outfield,
Bobby Getz with
and
a
that's
sac
just
fly.
what he did.
A
Hey,
beautiful.
walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning
Would you
hit,
call that a
but
bat
it's
flip
just
then
as
too? He didn't really
effective.
flip it.
Great team win right there.
Just kind of let it go. But let's go. Yeah, Duran, you said it gets boring after 12? We finished before 12. Yes, Bobby Getz. He's a free agent to begin with, and he's the hero of this one. Our utility man, Bobby Getz. They're going to give player of the game to Mesoraco, which makes no sense.
So he's our top player of
I
the game.
don't like that. I like Bobby Getz for player of the
Well, the
game.
numbers
He had a
don't just
double.
jump out
He
at you,
had
but
that
his one
sacrifice
hit
fly to win the
was a
game,
really
and
important
that's
one.
enough.
And
He's the
sometimes
reason
you
why
just
we're
need to
not
come
still
through
going.
when it matters most to be
Mesoraco
the
had the home
hero,
run
and
in his
he did
only
just that.
plate appearance. So
And
there
it's
you
a
go.
4-3
This one again
finish in
is
this evening's ball
4-3.
game. Orlando
12
Betancourt
innings.
earns the victory out of the bullpen, his fifth.
And
So
that's going to be
a wrap
it
here
for
tonight.
today.
For
Just the
Mark
one
DeRosa,
game.
Dan Plesac, and
Yeah, he
Happy
definitely
Rodney,
knew it
this
right
is
off the
Matt
bat,
Excursion. You've been watching
which is
MLB The
great. I
Show.
love it
For
when
more,
they
find us on
show
Twitter
emotion like that.
@MLB The
I love
Show.
that we didn't have to ruin our bullpen for this game. That was probably the best part. Let's look at, you guys know I like to look at walks. I had 6 of them total to go with 16 strikeouts. Parker was 0 for 5 with 5 Ks. Yeah, 5 strikeouts there. That's awful. 3 of them for Franklin. I had a bunch of other strikeouts everywhere. Riddle had a double, so did Getz. Dominguez had a triple. They did count it as a triple, not an error. As a Rocco with the home run. The Rockies, Kohler had both the stolen bases, but then he had the play that ruined the game or ended the game. Yeah, Noble, that's awful for Parker. I can't believe that he struck out 5 times. I can believe I struck out 5 times with the same guy. Never happens. So what is that? That's not a golden sombrero then. It's a step above that. JC Ray has broken his hand. So folks, the season is over. JC Ray, broken hand, out 1 to 2 months. That is awful. That's the worst news of this one. JC Ray, out for 1 to 2 months. He's on the 10-day IL as a platinum sombrero. I like that. I hope that's actually the case. If not, we just started something here, Noble. But damn, that is awful news. My next stream will be tomorrow. My next game will be the Cleveland Spiders. We'll be playing the New York Yankees. And again, that'll be at about this time tomorrow. The plan is 4 o'clock at Jerome. The season is canceled. JC Ray is injured. It's over. And it's too late for me to trade for somebody. So I can't even get a new center fielder here for the rest of the year. Very upsetting. He's probably done for the entire season because it's 1 to 2 months, and I just only have I only have one more month of games left. So we'd have to make the playoffs to have JC Ray make another appearance this season. So let's hope for that. Fingers crossed. I'm going to do a raid here. So bear with me. I'm going to end the stream, and then we're going to raid Jake, who was in the comments earlier. He's playing a playoff game between his Honey Badgers and it looks like Mexico. So I'm going to do that and prepare to raid.